Students, welcome to Sri Chaitanya Online Classes Ballari. So in the previous class, in my class, we are discussing about the mirror formula. 1 by f is equal to 1 by u plus 1 by v. F is the focal length of the mirror. U is the object distance. And v is the image distance. All the distances are measured from the pole of the mirror. Pole of the mirror. 1 by f is equal to 1 by u plus 1 by v is applicable both for the concave mirror and the convex mirror. Now let us go to the next topic. Newton's formula for the focal length of the mirror. Newton's formula for the focal length of the mirror. So x is the distance of the object. Distance of object from principal focus. Principal focus. Y is the distance of the image. Distance of image from principal focus. Now we have to find the formula for the focal length of the mirror. Generally, the distances are measured from the pole of the mirror. Instead of measuring the distances of the object and the image from the pole of the mirror, in this concept, the distances are measured from the principal focus. So, ray diagram. This is the concave mirror of focal length f. What we have to find out? Pole of the mirror, principal focus, center of curvature. I will take the point object beyond the center of curvature. This is the point object. What is the distance from the principal focus? From the principal focus, it is at a distance of x. X is the distance of the object from the principal focus. If the object is beyond the center of curvature, where will be the image formed according to the rules? The image will be formed in between the center of curvature and the principal focus. Point image. Point image. What is the distance of the image from the principal focus? From the principal focus, the distance of the image is y. Now we have to find the focal length of the given mirror. Given mirror. Therefore, x is the distance of the object from the principal focus. Y is the distance of the image from the principal focus. If u and v are known, what is the formula? Mirror formula. 1 by f is equal to 1 by v plus 1 by u. If I know the object distance and image distance from the pole of the mirror. Now calculate u value. Calculate v value. Substitute in that formula. We will get f value in terms of x and y. X and y. From here to here, what is the distance? That is nothing but the focal length. From where to where? From pole to principal focus. So what is the value of u? U is equal to object distance. Object distance from P to O. P to O. P to O can be written as what? In terms of known quantities. P to F plus F to O. P to F plus F to O. That is equal to P to F. That is F plus F to O. Already it is given. That is equal to X. Now u value is equal to f plus x. Find out v value. Generally v means from where to where? Pole to image. From the diagram, pole to image, pole to principal focus plus principal focus to image. So P to F plus F to I, that is equal to F plus Y. I have written unknown in terms of known quantities. So U is equal to F plus X. V is equal to F plus Y. Substitute in the mirror formula. We will get F value in terms of X and Y. X and Y. So 1 by F is equal to 1 by F is equal to 1 by V plus 1 by U. If we take the sign convention, for F minus, for V minus, for U minus. So if we take minus common, minus minus gets cancels. F value negative. For concave mirror, U value negative. V value for real images negative. F for minus can be taken out as common. Minus minus gets cancels. Directly substitution. 1 by F is equal to 1 by V value F plus Y. F plus Y plus 1 by F plus X. 1 by F plus X. So LCM 1 by F is equal to, I will multiply F into F square plus Fx plus Fy plus Xy. Numerator F plus X plus F plus Y. Just taking LCM. LCM. Now cross multiplication. Cross multiplication. If we do cross multiplication, F square plus Fx plus Fy plus Xy is equal to this into this. Now this into this. This F into F square plus F into X, Fx plus F into F square plus F into Y, Fy. Taking LCM and the cross multiplication. Then cancel the terms. If I cancel the terms, F square cancels. Fx cancels. Fy cancels. Then what is left over on the left hand side? Xy. What is left over on the right hand side? F square. Therefore, X into Y is equal to F square. So F is equal to root X into Y. Newton's formula for the focal length of the mirror. Focal length of the mirror. Once go through clearly. In this concept, X and Y are the distances measured from the principal focus, not from the pole of the mirror. X, the distance of object from the principal focus. Y, distance of image from the principal focus. We are considering point object, real point object. We will get real point image. P, pole of the mirror. F, principal focus. C, center of curvature. O, the point object, kept beyond the center of curvature. If the object is beyond the center of curvature, image will be in between center of curvature and the principal focus. Point image. From the principal focus, object at a distance of x. From the principal focus, image at a distance of y. Then what is the u value actually? U is taken from where to where? U is taken from the pole to the object. Pole to the principal focus, f. Principal focus to the object, x. Now what is the value of u? U value is equal to f plus x. F plus x. Now v value, image distance. From where to where? From pole to the image. Pole to principal focus, f. Principal focus to image, y. Then what is the value of v? V is equal to f plus y. Substitute in the mirror formula. 1 by f is equal to 1 by v plus 1 by u. 1 by f is equal to 1 by v value, f plus y. U value, f plus x. Take LCM, cross multiplication. If I take LCM, what is LCM? F plus y into f plus x. I have multiplied f into f square, f into x, fx, f into y, fy. Once again, x into y, xy. Numerator, f plus x, f plus y. LCM. Now cross multiplication. F to this value, 1 to this value. Cross multiplication. Then I will get f square plus fx plus fy plus xy. If I multiply these two. If I multiply these two, f square plus fx plus f square plus fy. Cancel the similar terms. F square cancel. Fx cancel. Fy cancel. The remaining is xy is equal to f square. F is equal to root xy. This is the Newton's formula for calculating the focal length of a concave mirror. Sometimes they will give x1, x2 are the distances from the principal focus. x1, the distance of the object from the principal focus. x2, the distance of the image from the principal focus. The formula can also be written as f is equal to root x1 into x2 where x1, x2 are the distances of the object and the image from the principal focus. Principal focus, standard formula for the focal length according to Newton's formula. Come on, take the snapshot. We will do a problem on this one. Let us suppose x value is equal to 16 centimeters. Y value is equal to 9 centimeters. You are asked to calculate the focal length. Problem on Newton's formula. What is x? X is nothing but the distance of object. This is 16 centimeters from the principal focus. This is 9 centimeters from the principal focus. You are asked to calculate the focal length of the mirror. Here the distances are given from the principal focus. Therefore, f is equal to root xy. F is equal to root x value 16, y value 9, root 144. That is equal to 12 centimeters. Problem on Newton's formula. The thing is, the distance of the object and the image are given from the principal focus. Principal focus. Same problem number 2. X is equal to 8 centimeters. Y is equal to 2 centimeters. These are the distances of the object and the image from the principal focus. Problem 2. X, distance of the object from the principal focus is 8 centimeters. Distance of the image from the principal focus is 2 centimeters. Calculate the focal length. F is equal to root x into y. F is equal to root 8 into 2. Root 16. That is equal to 4 centimeters. The focal length of the mirror. So we completed the concept of the Newton's formula and also the problems on the Newton's formula to calculate the focal length of the mirror. Focal length of the mirror. Next concept in spherical mirrors. Magnification of magnification. What is magnification? How to calculate the magnification of the mirror? First of all, what is magnification? Magnification is defined as the ratio of size of image to the size of object. How to define the magnification of a mirror? It is defined as the ratio of the size of the image to the size of the object, generally represented by m, small m. Small m is equal to size of image by size of object. This is magnification. Magnification, no units. It is purely a number. Why there is no units? Numerator, size. Denominator, size. Centimeter by centimeter, cancels. No units. So magnification, it is a pure number. What it gives means how many times the size of the image greater than the size of the object, or how many times the size of the image less than the size of the object. It gives the relation between size of the object and size of the image. Ratio of size of the image to the size of the object is called magnification. Small m is equal to size of the image by size of the object. Because it is a ratio of same quantities, no units. It is a pure number. Pure number. Suppose m value greater than 1. M value greater than 1. What does it mean? It means that numerator is greater than denominator. Size of image greater than size of object. Then image is said to be magnified. When the image is said to be magnified, when m value greater than 1, size of image greater than size of object, image is said to be magnified image. M value less than 1, which means that size of image less than size of object, which means that the image is a diminished image. We will get the image may be magnified image, the image may be diminished image. When the image is said to be magnified, when the image is said to be diminished image, when m value greater than 1, size of the image greater than the size of the object, image is said to be magnified. M value less than 1, size of the image less than the size of the object, image is said to be diminished image. Diminished image. Once again, the magnification is of two types. What is the first one? Transverse magnification. Transverse or lateral magnification. Lateral magnification. The second one, longitudinal magnification. Magnification is of two types. The first one, transverse or lateral magnification. The second one, longitudinal magnification. Sir, how to identify the transverse magnification and the lateral magnification? In the transverse magnification, the object is kept. Object is kept perpendicular to the principal axis. When the magnification is said to be transverse magnification, object kept perpendicular to the principal axis, we will get the lateral magnification. Longitudinal magnification, object is kept parallel to principal axis. How the object can be placed? In one case, kept perpendicular, or it is kept parallel to the principal axis. So two types, lateral magnification, longitudinal magnification. We have to derive the expression for this one. We have to derive the expression for this one also. So once go through the boards, we will go to derivation part. Derivation part. Have the snapshot if you want. Magnification definition. Magnification formula. No units. It is purely a number. M greater than 1. Object is said to be magnified. M less than 1. Object is said to be diminished image. Magnification of two types. Lateral magnification, longitudinal magnification. In lateral magnification, object is kept perpendicular to the principal axis. In longitudinal magnification, object is kept parallel to the principal axis. Now let us come to the derivation part. For the lateral magnification or transverse magnification, expression for this magnification, as usual, M is equal to size of image by size of object. So draw the diagram, ray diagram first. Concave mirror, pole of the mirror, principal axis, principal focus, center of curvature, object is kept beyond the center of curvature. AB is the object. We know when the object is beyond the center of curvature, the image will be formed between the center of curvature and the principal focus. So one light ray parallel to the principal axis passes through the principal focus. Another light ray falling at the pole, second light ray, after reflection, it makes same angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Second light ray, first light ray incidenting on the mirror, first reflected ray, second incident light ray, second reflected light ray. Here they will meet, image will be formed A dash B dash. In between the principal focus and the center of curvature. See here, this is the principal axis. Object is kept perpendicular to the principal axis. That's why it is called lateral magnification. So here I can write instead of size, because it is kept height of image by height of object. Height of image by height of the object. Now consider the similar triangles concept. Already we discussed similar triangles concept. Suppose the height of the object HO, height of the image HI, object distance, object U, image distance V. So in ray optics, we have to draw the diagram simultaneously along with the teacher. After completion, we don't know where we started. So what is AB? AB is equal to object. What is A dash B dash? A dash B dash, image. What is P2? P2D, object distance, is equal to minus U. What is PB dash? PB dash, image distance, that is equal to minus V. Minus V. We can write AB also as what? Height of the object, that is equal to H naught A dash B dash, height of the image is equal to HI. From the diagram, data AB represents object, A dash B dash represents image. AB also gives us the height of the object, H naught. A dash B dash represents the height of the image, HI. P to B, object distance. P to B dash, image distance. Now consider the similar triangles A, B, P and triangle A dash, B dash, P are the similar triangles. Where is A, B, P? A, B, P. One triangle. A dash, B dash, P. This is the triangle. This is the triangle. Angle is same. So similar triangles. In similar triangles, the ratios of the sides must be same. Opposite by opposite, adjacent by adjacent. First I will take A dash, P dash, P. What is the opposite side? A dash, B dash. In ABP, what is the opposite side? AB. So opposite side by opposite side. A dash, B dash by AB. By AB is equal to adjacent side by adjacent side. What is the adjacent side? P to B dash. P to B. So P to B dash by P to B. Similar triangles concept. But A dash, B dash is nothing but height of the image. AB is the height of the object. Height of the image by height of the object is nothing but what? Magnification. So this gives us HI by H naught is equal to PB dash by PB. PB dash is nothing but what? Minus V. PB is nothing but what? Minus U. Minus V by minus U So Hi by H naught is equal to V by U. This is M. Magnification. Lateral magnification. M is equal to height of the image by height of the object is equal to distance of the image by distance of the object. Distance of the object. Take the sign convections also. Sign convection. Height of the object above the principal axis. Height of the image below the principal axis. But while studying the rules, sign convection, we have noted that, we have given that all the heights above the principal axis taken as positive. All the heights below the principal axis is taken as negative. So Hi value negative, H naught value positive. So we will get minus sign also here. So therefore, final expression for the magnification. What kind of magnification? Lateral magnification. Lateral magnification is also called as what? Transverse magnification. E is given by minus Hi by H naught is equal to V by U. For solving the problems, most important, this is the derivation for the lateral magnification. Once go through for 2 seconds. We will go for the longitudinal magnification also. M is equal to minus Hi by H naught is equal to V by U. Size of the image by size of the object is equal to distance of the image by distance of the object. Distance of the object. Here, one more point I want to stress. What is that one? What is that one? That is magnification, transverse magnification. Maybe negative, maybe positive. Transverse magnification may be negative, may be positive, may be positive. When it is negative, when it is positive, easily we can identify. How can we identify? U, object, real, image, object, real. Image is also real and inverted. Then what will be the M? M is negative. Easily we can remember. When M value negative, M value positive. First case, object is kept in front of the mirror, concave especially. Real object, image real and inverted. No doubt, magnification negative, because object is above the principal axis, image will be below the principal axis if it is real. Second one, second one, object real, image virtual and erect. Then magnification positive. Why magnification positive? Because object is also above the principal axis, image is also above the principal axis if it is virtual. All the heights measured above the principal axis are positive. All the heights measured below the principal axis negative. Important table. For real objects, in case of concave mirror, if the object is real, image is also real and inverted, magnification is negative. If the object is real, image is virtual, then magnification is positive. If you remember the image formation table properly, at 5 positions, we are going to get the real image. At only 1 position, we are going to get virtual image. When the object is kept between the pole of the mirror and the principal axis, we are getting virtual image. In that case, M is positive. In all the remaining 5 cases, M is negative. This is about the magnification. What kind of magnification? Lateral magnification. Derivation part, and also M may be positive, M may be negative. How to identify positive and the negative? Object and image above the principal axis or below the principal axis. M is positive. Object and image, one above the principal axis, other one below the principal axis, then magnification is negative. Now let us go to the longitudinal magnification. Longitudinal magnification. A small hint already I gave. In this case, how the object is kept? Object is kept parallel to the principal axis. Small hint. When we are going to calculate the longitudinal magnification, when the object is kept parallel to the principal axis. One more, longitudinal magnification. Two cases. Case 1, object size is small. One method. When the object size is large compared to object distance, another method, calculation. Then what is longitudinal magnification? Longitudinal magnification or simply magnification formula. Magnification formula. Size of image by size of object. Because it is kept parallel, no height, we have to take length, that is equal to length of image by length of object. Previously we wrote height of the image by height of the object. It is transverse magnification. Length of the image by length of the object is the longitudinal magnification. It is also of two cases. The first case, object size is small when compared with object distance. One method we will calculate. Object size is large compared to the object distance. Another method we will calculate. Another method. First of all, consider the first method. When the object is small, how to calculate the lateral magnification? Object is small, case 1. Small object. So concave mirror, principal axis, pole of the mirror, principal focus, center of curvature, center of curvature. Imagine a small object, small, very, very small. AB is kept along the principal axis. AB is the object, small object. DU, length of the object. DU. If the object is in between center of curvature and principal focus, where will be the image formed according to the rules? Image will be formed beyond the principal focus. This is the image, small image. What is the length of the image? DV. Observe the diagram, ray diagram. Concave mirror. P represents the principal focus, that is the pole, principal axis, principal focus, center of curvature. Very, very small object is kept along the principal axis. What is the object? AB is the object. What is the image? A dash, B dash is the image. What is the focal length of the mirror? F is the focal length. F is the focal length. Now how to derive lateral, that is the longitudinal magnification. Longitudinal. DU is AB, length of the object. DV, A dash, B dash, length of the image. Image. We want to find the length of the image. So lateral magnification. Take the mirror formula. 1 by F is equal to 1 by U plus 1 by F, 1 by V. 1 by F is equal to 1 by V plus 1 by U. Mirror formula. Differentiate this one. Differentiating on both sides. On both sides. In that formula, U and V will change, but F value remains constant. U and V will change, but F value remains constant. Differentiation of a constant, 0. 1 by V differentiation minus dV by V square. 1 by U differentiation minus du by U square. Differentiating on both sides. So minus dV by V square is equal to du by U square. dV by du is equal to minus v by u whole square. Minus v by u whole square. But dv is nothing but length of the image. Du is nothing but length of the object. This is nothing but longitudinal magnification is equal to minus v by u whole square. Minus v by u whole square. Therefore, what is the expression for the longitudinal magnification? Minus v by u whole square, which can be given by dv by du is equal to minus v by u whole square. Like this, we can derive an expression for the longitudinal magnification when the object is what? Small. I think you know v by u is nothing but what? M. M is nothing but transverse magnification. Transverse magnification. So, time completed. Have a good day. Once again tomorrow.